Welcome back, ladies and gents. Thanks again for joining me here in the Kingdom of First Hay. It's our Let's Play of Gnomoria once again, and half our kingdom is asleep, and the other half is working diligently to further our efforts as our little minions here in the world of the First Hay. So we have our distillery, this Shibun, hard at work. If you'll notice, if you watched our previous episode, I mentioned I was going to repurpose some of our folks into better professions, and I've done that. Taking a look at our list: miners, woodcutters, farmers, ranchers. I left gatherer and crafter there for legacy purposes. We made mercenary last episode. There's also mason, carpenter, chef, and bloodletter, which for all intents and purposes is a butcher. Right there. Yes, he has butchery, and secondarily he'll go through and do other things as needed. So I think that has everybody pretty well with a job to do, and it should also give them a niche in which to apply and improve their skills, so that'll be good. Right now we're waiting for our butcher's shop to be built, after which time we will be able to most definitely finish up killing a yak, making a needle, and crafting some cotton. So we will be needing them for bandages, probably sooner rather than later. But no worries, we have our armored defender, Boogle the mercenary. He is here to defend us from all sorts of evils. So I was thinking a little bit about our defenses, and thinking a little bit about what we're going to use to build them. I took a look at our grove here, and I noticed that we had not checked cut clippings or fell trees. We had said that we just want them as fruit bearing. And I decided, well, we could use some orange wood and some apple wood. That would be alright. So, we're going to do a round of clipping and felling. And, see, he's at it. Double axe, ready to go. So he's going to take care of that, as these guys will. And after that, we should have a good 80 to 100 more. Well, if they do both fields, it'd be closer on to 200. Different wood logs, and that should be enough to keep us going for quite a while. Now we need to cut clippings on the pine grove here, because for some reason that wasn't happening, and these are all kind of deforested. So I actually need to designate clipping cutting there so that we can use those in there. Anyway, looks like everybody's back to work. Nobody's idle, except the sleepers. And we're still waiting on that bench. Need a chair and a knife. So you're doing what? Making blocks. What's going on there? Nothing. What's going on here? Planks. Going on here? Chair. Okay. Got our planks set there. We got our logs set there. Let's set that lower priority and see if push stocked goods to logs -3. Maybe that'll cause them to keep that other one fully stocked at all times with logs. That would be a plus. My goodness, we're gonna have a ton of food if we go through and clip all these. I'm actually gonna shut it off on the apple wood. We have a ton of food, 580 food, 71 drinks. That is going to give us an attack of manse if we don't watch ourselves. Those guys are nasty from what I hear. So one thing we haven't done yet is put in a dining room, aka a great hall. I'm thinking that's going to be on -2, along with our sleeping quarters and all that. So we're going to designate a little bit more mining area out here. So let's go all the way out there. That should be safe, relatively. Hopefully that's Woos mining away. It's actually Zinc, the Mason. I don't know why Zinc is doing that instead of Woos. Looks like Fizzanil is in there making some coal, I suppose. Next we're going to have Fizzanilla take the copper ore and melt that into bars. Let's get 5. Our digging's done here. I do my best to have kind of a diamond-shaped Great Hall. No, it's not going to be super efficient, but that's okay. A little hallway leading to it. This will be the entrance. Boom, boom, boom. I'm trying to make this as even as I can. Probably going to go out to 20 wide. So right here. 2 wide for symmetry. And then just work our way back in using the same pattern. All the way down to the 2. Should leave us fairly even, even though in this isometric view it doesn't look like it. Pretty sure I did that right. Yeah. And that will be our Great Hall. Actually, we'll put in a little bit of passage there as well. Let's say we do a little bit of a tunnel there, and the dormitories will be out this direction. Dig, dig, dig. Dig, my minions. So our stonecutter is working at 0% efficiency now. You see that it's red because we have 20 lapis lazuli blocks stacked up inside it. These workshops are designed to hold up to 20 items. You hit 20, your efficiency goes to 0 and they no longer function. So that's not good. So this should be accepting blocks. Yeah. So we need to do clean floor. Maybe somebody will grab a wheelbarrow and move that all down there. Maybe. Somebody has time to do hauling. Hauling is lowest priority for everybody, I'm afraid. We're going to make a lot of dirt doing this, aren't we? We are going to go ahead and designate this as the dining room. Let's do that, and that should get all of it. There's the Great Hall of the first hay. First Hazian Hall. We're going to go ahead and replace floor. We're going to put in some decorative lapis lazuli. Leading in and out. And we find a different type of stone, we'll use that to kind of fill in a little bit. This should give us a nice, neat blue motif throughout there. And it'll also use up the blocks and free up the stonemason to keep working. So everybody working. Good deal. So we still need a knife. So that needs to be done on a mason. Hilt is ready. Knife blade. We need to craft a knife blade. And then craft a knife. So let's make that happen. I wonder if I actually assign zinc here to the masons. That won't make him drop what he's doing and go do that. If I suspend for now, he will go over to do that. Perfect. I will unsuspend that. And actually we will, yeah, zinc needs to still be doing that. Never mind, he just did the blade. He needs to go get the hilt and finish the knife. So the knife is done. Should have everything we need. Just need somebody to build it. Is there any way we can prioritize that task? Nope. Wonder why he's not doing it. So all these guys have building as a sub command. Alright, Fizzanel is going to do one more coal, and then zip over to our forge. It's like out here on the surface. Let's go to regular time it. Looks like some good work's been done here. Everything's been replanted as we went. We've got Farmer Chugo. Chugo the cutter still working on that. That's good. Most of this grove of pine trees has been replanted, which is good. We're gonna go command a cutting clip right there. Farmers will get to work on that. So that's in. I need to move this dirt or else we're going to spawn some golems. Let's accept dirt down here too. Call this soil -4. So we've already got a bunch of clay. We can move all the rest of the dirt down there too. Send somebody to grab themselves a wheelbarrow. Like that one. Looks like our butcher is going in place. Perfect. What we've been waiting on. Okay, butcher shop. So the butcher shop allows you to get rid of things you don't like for example, enemy corpses. Also go to our pasture named the Yaklands. Let's see, we've got 2 females and a male, so let's butcher the most recent female. That should queue up a job for somebody to do that. That'll give us the bones we need, as well as the meat to make some sausages. That's a plus. Somebody's heading out to get that yak. Grab the yak by the horns. Has no idea what he's getting into. Bleh. Dead yak. So that dropped 1, 2, 3 hides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bones. 4 more hides. Another bone, another hide, and a butt ton of meat, more bones. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. So I believe our bone carver was built. Where is our bone carver? Is that it? There it is. I was right. So we're gonna craft a bone needle. Priority 1. Let's get that made. After that's made, we can build a cloth tailor, table, a chair, and a bone needle. I believe that guy will go right there. So we're green already. We're putting it right in place because the chair and the table were ready to go. That's good. And we've got a stack of bolts of cotton in there ready to go. The tailor can now make us some mattresses. Let's do 3. That means we can set the carpenter 4-poster bed frame out of orange wood if possible. So boom, 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 3 of those. That in place, it might be time to actually designate some quarters. We'll go 10 more out. Poor Fiznak has nowhere to sleep. Falls asleep on the floor. So what do we have to work with here? It'll be an 11 by 11 square. Which would be about right. So we would go wall, 1, 2, 3, wall, 1, 2, 3. Actually, we can probably give them like 2 by 4 rooms. So wall, 1, 2, wall, 1, 2, wall, 1, 2, wall, 1, 2, wall, hallway. Why don't we do that? And take it out just a smidge more. So it'd be a door. Perfect. 1, 2, wall. That should allow us to squeeze in as many personal quarters as possible. Just like that. So let's queue up this exorbitant amount of digging. Let them go to town. Wos is gonna steamroll right through that. Designate this entire place to have the floor cleaned. I'm gonna stop giving jobs for now. So seriously, I want this place spick and span. Let's go. That sounds like some kind of intense music. I wonder if there are enemies afoot. Nobody spotted yet. they haven't started knocking down the doors yet. So that's a plus. Anyway, our tailor's up. Got mattresses coming out. Carpenter is still waiting on some logs. So let's get that set up. Make sure everybody's working. Somebody's idle. Miner is idle. It's okay, we can give him more to do. Always work to be had in the first hay. Exposing a little bit more copper for us. And wow, he is just moving. That's what having a high mining skill does for you. Even going through rock, he is just not stopping. So this floor got kind of cleaned. Well, not really. One of our bed frames is done. One of our mattresses is done. Means we can legitimately go up here and place a bed once we get, everything done. Let's go ahead and designate area. Personal quarters. Oh, I can't do that while there's stuff there and pending litigation as far as clearing orders, or that clear room order. So we'll wait for that then. It's nice of zinc there to come down and mine one block, leave the rest for wolves. Solid. We must be good friends. That is the trolliest move I've ever seen. So he's down there digging away. Looks like we've got planks a-coming. A couple more to go. A couple more beds to make there. That's all done, but we can make some more bolts. So we can be ready to make mattresses. I really do need to stop giving orders though, so that these keep being cleared out. Okay, well that's moving. It looks like at least one person is hauling. One item at a time, not using a wheelbarrow. A lot of people working outside. Looks like we finally finished with that. So now this is set. No longer fell trees or clippings, just a plant and pick. This down here, we're going to be planting some clippings in the pines. So that's a good deal. Very surprised we haven't had an attack yet. I'll tell you what we do need. We need to put a market stall in. Oh wait, no, things have changed. I'm thinking of a previous batch where if you had a market stall, the 5th day of any season, you would get a merchant. But now it's changed, and now you have to, in fact, hire a diplomat from your nearest place. And after you have a diplomat in place, then, or an ambassador in place rather, then you can have your merchant. So, a little bit different. So these are coming back up. We'll need to reforest these as well. Which I could probably do by having clippings cut here. Here, there, and everywhere. Apparently that's high priority. Everybody wants to do that. I'd rather they kept hauling. Great Hall's being cleared out. Eventually we're going to fill in the walls with something more pretty. And add some sconces or torches on the walls. Oh wow, we have 55 copper ore. Looks like we have done some work down here. Let's go ahead and have another section done. 25 by 13, that's a big old section of mine. Got that in there, good deal. Now the woes and zinc, chop, chop, chop on that. I just need some more people so that we can keep the workflow going here. So right now we just don't have anybody to haul stuff, and so the workplaces are getting pretty backed up. So this would need, a blacksmith would need an anvil, a hearth, and a bellows, and an anvil needs 8 bars. How many bars do I have? 3, 4, 5. Need at least 3 more. Let's do that so that our blacksmith has something to work on. We have more than enough food to get through the entire winter. I'm gonna get a pop, reassign our farmers. Actually, we're gonna reassign Millie to being a crafter, which should... Oh, whoops, I don't want to make a custom. I'm sorry. One moment. So let's go to crafter. Set workshop priority to top. And that way, hopefully Milli Vanilli here will get to hauling some stuff. So that's really what we're lacking, so we'll do hauling at the top for Millie. And population assign Millie to crafter. Make sure you're doing something here. Why are you idle? You have plenty of things you can haul. All of this. Okay. Maybe it just needs a little bit of time to reset the task menu then. I do need to put in a kitchen. That's going to go right there. A distillery and a butcher shop. Blacksmith's on the way after we get some more bars. Kiln, we don't have a good use for just yet. We need more people for that. Could put in a leather worker to use that yak hide we got. Not yet. Could put in a stone carver to make stuff to sell. But again, we're not quite there yet. Let's see if I can cancel a job. If that lets me designate personal quarters or not. Yeah, bingo. So Wos is going to be there. Zinc is going to be there. Could be bunk buddies or whatever. So let's build furniture, 4-poster. Right there, right there. We should have the stuff in place to get that done. Yeah, we got bed frames right there. Also have a training dummy. Which I don't really have a place for. I'd have to put in a training grounds for that. Well, let's see. Looks like Millie is back to cleaning the floor, so that's good. That reassignment we made finally went through. Excellent. And she did grab a wheelbarrow, but she's still only getting one thing at a time. That astounds me. Well, maybe it improves her run speed or something. I have no idea. Could seriously pick up 32 things at a time, but she doesn't. Anyway, now Zinc's in there helping. Hopefully they can clean this place up soon. Production is halted here because there's nowhere to put the wine. That's a shame. Somebody needs to haul that over there apparently. So this 20 will fit right in that barrel. So that's okay, we got enough drinks for now. That'll just give us a third person to haul. We've got a bed ready to go in. Just as the sun's setting, here comes another. Excellent. I think while we're there, just waiting on a couple more rooms to clear out. We'll cut and we'll be right back. Alright, hopping back in, looks like we have everything we need for our kitchen, so we'll wait for a moment and let that come on up. Then we'll play with the kitchen. See what we can do with that. Still continuing to clear. Oh, looks like we've got a room full, so we can designate some personal quarters here. Who else deserves their room of their own? I think Chugo works and labors hard outside. He's a woodcutter. Let's give it to Chugo, even though he is a thief. He has earned his way. And then he also gets a bed. Rotate right there. So the people who work hardest are the ones who need the best rest, so that makes sense to me. Looking here at our kitchen. Got a number of things we can make. 3 different kinds of omelets, cheese out of our yak milk. We can make sausages out of meat, which apparently they've eaten all the raw meat. We don't have any meat left to make sausages. And we can make bread out of wheat. Currently we have plenty of food, so I have no intention of making bread until later on we're ready to move on to sandwiches and such. But later on we'll definitely be doing a craft 2 on bread. And once our yaks are up and producing and birthing every day, we'll be doing a craft 2 on sausages. That's going in, that's going in. Still hauling, still not using wheelbarrows. Not sure why. We almost got another one ready to designate here. Just need them to pull one more piece of dirt away. That place is clean. Let's give the other one to... how about Nebubble? We'll put a bed in there as well. Have to craft some of the components for that one, because that one is not already prepared. So I need something to do with this little corner area here. That'll either turn into additional rooms or into food storage, since this is the dining room after all. But really, just right up the stairs, all this food storage is right there, just around the corner from the Great Hall. So, not thrilled about the idea of putting more food storage there. I think that one's plenty. So I'm thinking that might be extra rooms here at Hotel Hayes. Alright, and you get a personal room. And you get a personal room. Got one more piece that needs to move here. Good deal. Move it or lose it. One more. Come on. And disappeared. Sweet. And Fizzanilla. Sounds like sarsaparilla. You get that. Let's give the last 4 guys here regular beds. Those will probably take a while to craft. We gotta get more mattresses, which means we gotta get more cloth, which means we gotta get more everything else. So that is where we'll leave it for today. I thank you all for watching. Sorry this wasn't a more exciting episode, but we've actually made a lot of progress. Still waiting for that first goblin attack. Looks like they still have not yet knocked down our doors. I don't see anybody out there. No merchants yet. Try and host an ambassador soon, like we talked about. Plenty of food, so I'm sure we'll get a mant attack. But anyway, thank you for joining me here at the First Hay. Thank you for watching me play Gnomoria, and we'll see you all soon.